the next project that I was going to do, like the chip bag thing, which let's see if we can do that one. Y'all, this one I'm using photo paper because it works best, but if you don't have photo paper, I think maybe you could use a, I don't know, maybe a high quality glossy cardstock, but I'm not sure. We're going to use photo paper. Okay. Let's pop over to Canva and we're going to add a page. And I'm going to do, let's go to Creative Fabrica if we can. I'm not sure I have that on here. I just know that they already have some of these made. I'm trying to make it easiest for y'all. All right. And look, just go in here and look for Valentine chip bag. Okay, so cute. Let's see what this one looks like. Okay, so this is cute. I like that it has a lot of white. It isn't going to use as much ink. And this bird is adorable. Alright, so we're going to download. Right, let me make sure I've got it downloaded. If you didn't see what I just did, I just dragged and dropped it in. And let's go to uploads and see if it's there. And it is, I think. Let's try that again. I actually don't get stuff from, I create most of my files, but this one was like, these chip bag things,
Y'all, here is where I should have, when I went back, I should have seen this 1-star review, but I still did not. But you'll see this file does not work, but you know, we just do our own thing after that. But it took me a minute to figure out that the file just was a bad file, and if I had looked up there to that one review, I would have known.
I wanted the little bear. Yes, we are just going to take what we got and edit it, y'all. Alright, so this is the front. So we're gonna put a little picture on the front. Let's put this little cow. I'm gonna delete this stuff I don't need. What is that? I cannot see. There's something back there I can't see. Alright, that's okay. We'll stick our little cow in here. They've got these nice guidelines, so even though that didn't work out for us, I mean, I'm sure it might work out for y'all. I'm just. Alright, I don't need this. Oh, I wanted the little, like, hold on, I bet I can find some. Oh, I thought this was cute, so we'll just add this somewhere. Over here. Let's see. Let's do the barcode. Right here. And just grab some random barcode. It goes over here. Alright, and let's do nutritional. Here's the little nutritional facts bar. I'm going to crop this like that. Alright. I don't know why this is gonna delete that. Alright. This is cute. This is cute. Let's do a little two in front. I don't know what this background needs. Let's do Valentine background. You know what? It didn't work, but you know what? We can do whatever. We can. What about this one, y'all? What do you think? I like that, but let's see if we can bump it up a little bit. Just the colors. Okay, now let's do a little like to and from text box. All right. And let's change this to something. Like this. Okay. So I think that's, I'm going to nudge this down a little bit. All right, I think, so you do want like your barcode and like whatever design you have on the back, and this, and these you would type in, so I'm going to put this to, because these, rather than writing on them, if you're writing on this, if you wanted to write on this, you could use a Sharpie, I guess, to write on this, photo paper, but it's gonna actually print better. Okay, so let's try something like this. In this, what paper do I have? Got the 11.5 by 7. And I'm going to group all this, and I'm going to turn it like this, y'all. Let's just see what we get here. All right, so let's download it. This is actually the first time I'm trying this, so let's download it. I want my current page only. We just worked through that together, didn't we, y'all? I mean, I hate that it didn't work out like what we grabbed from Creative Fabrica, but maybe just having those guidelines will help. All right, let's do cow val. You like my namings? My namings. All right, I'm gonna save that, and then let's open that, y'all. Our cow val. In whatever way y'all print things. I've already put my photo paper in there. I'm about to change the size because, like I said, I grabbed my 11 by 17 photo paper. Of course, if you just got the whatever y'all got, let's do portraits. And let's change this so it knows what I have. Okay. And let's just print. I've gotten so used to the machines I have, like telling me how long, like my brother's ScanNCut tells me how long. Look at all my projects. I've made a total mess now. Like my Xtools tell me how long it's gonna take. My brother tells me how long it's gonna take. I want to like look at my printer and go, how long are you gonna take? Chip bag printed. All right, so I'm going to cut it out with my paper cut. Let me get all this. Take this all the way. Going to cut it out with my paper culture here. So, cut down my edges first. All right. And then cut this one all the way. Let's see. Make sure you actually cut through before you let go. Alright, and cut this long way. That was on my dash. Alright. So, now that we have that cut out, I guess we should have deleted these. It's not that big a deal. We are going to roll with it. Let's get rid of these. Alright. And then, my thinking is, it's just kind of like this. Let's see how it looks like. Yeah, we should have deleted our things. This is our first try though, y'all, so I'm going to cut that down just a little bit. More. I'll show you why. Okay. Alright, so let's glue this to this. Okay. Alright, and let's glue the bottom. Okay. Alright. And then you fill it with some goodies. Let's see. Fill it with some goodies. Alright. And then you would glue the top. This is kind of like a trial, y'all. We can improve on this in a second. Yeah. Glue that top. First of all, it doesn't have to be this big. And then we've got this nifty little tool. Oh, there's soot all over it all. Hold on. If for y'all that keep hearing me say soot and don't know what that's about, we didn't have power for 8 days and had to run a fireplace the whole time. And my entire house is covered in soot. And this was in a container covered in soot, so that lets y'all know the mess I've been dealing with. Let me get a baby wipe, so I don't want to get this all dirty with my dirty little fingers. Alright, so let's see if this thing works to crimp this bag. You know, you can have, a lot of people have all different kind of bag crimpers that they use, but we're going to try this. Okay, that seems to be getting pretty hot relatively quick. Okay. So, I think if you want your chip bag like fatter, you know, I think we obviously would take these little lines off and maybe make it shorter and that would make it like fatter. And of course, the more you stuffed in it, it would also be like chippier. But I think it's cute anyway. I'm not sure this is something I would do for, well, I mean, I could do for all the kids. It's just you gotta like, depending on how many kids. My kids class only has like 12, but if you're in like public school and they've got like a classroom like 24 or 25, I mean, that's a lot of ink and a lot of expensive printer paper. So let's try this little doohickey. Oh, that racket. Let's see if this little crimper does anything. I'm gonna do like a heated, already heated it up, and then I'm gonna do a nice little press both ways. Because it's not that big. And you can make these a lot smaller too. Let me see if y'all can see. Well, where's the camera? Oh, there it is. I mean, it kind of works. Oh, it's actually melting the glue too. Duh. I think it would work obviously better, like on a smaller bag, but actually, I can't. I wish I could see that. But yeah, it's got like it's got the essence of the crypt marks in it, like a chip bag. And that was just a little thing I got on like Amazon. I ordered off of Amazon. Now, you know what I bet y'all could use? I bet we could actually use our crimpers like we used to have. If any of y'all still have those, I bet you could find those in like really cheap in places too, like flea markets and such. But yeah, so there is my last one. I'm trying to think if I want. Do y'all want to print another one and make it smaller and see how it looks? You want to do that real quick? I've only been working for hours now. Let's try another one. Or we're going to do the same one and we're going to do some editing. First of all, we're going to delete these little lines. And we're going to make it a tad shorter. Like that. What else did I want to do? I think I wanted to size this thing down just a little bit. Kind of like that. And this one as well. Alright, let's try this now that we've readjusted. And let's change our backgrounds because the background is very light. Let's go to elements. Oh, I already had it in still. That's cute, right? That in there. Could like layer it up some. Let's twist these hearts. Twist, twist, and shout. 90 degrees. Layer back a little bit. There's what I'm trying to do. There we go. Now let's try this one, y'all. You know what we could do? I wonder if we could edit this. You can edit those to like say cutesy things or whatever. Alright, let's go from here. What happens when it's 4 in the morning and you're not paying attention. And I'm just going to say this is Cal Val 2. That's printing. This is my last project, y'all. Okay. I'm not crazy. I'm just crazy. Okay. I think I'm really happy with this one, y'all. Wait till it gets out. Let's go ahead and get our cutter ready. Okay. Look how cute. Oh, look how cute. All right. think I'm running out of ink, y'all. I am. I'm running out of black ink. And I've got a black ink thing sitting right there. Black nabbit. It tell me I was out of ink. Pepper. That's okay. That's okay. Where'd my glasses go? Anyone know where? Is that what hit the floor a while ago? I bet it is. Alright. Just like before, we're gonna sides off first. Right. Then we will cut the ends off. Oh my goodness. Hey, you can cut this out with scissors. That's fine. It's like too long for the cutter. I'm being lazy. Alright, so I like this size better. I would like to even better if it's printed all the way, but that's okay. Like I said, I've got ink sitting over there I could have put in if it just tells me. Just be transparent. Alright. Yes. Glue her up. Alright. Glue the top. Move chocolate. Alright. Oh, you know what'll look cute? Hold on. You know what I have? I've got some of these zigzag scissors, and you know, like the end of a bag. You know what I'm talking about? Let's try this. I was pissed because I was like, oh, I'll just cut that little piece off, and then I like actually should cut it off, but cut it off. Like I said, I got these, and these are actually my daughter's. Ooh, I wonder if they're gonna cut this. If they're not, okay, we'll just cut it regular style because get a little bit of overlap there. All right, but that'd have been cute, right? If these cut, I bet if you got something, if y'all got something sharper. So these are hers. But if y'all had something sharper, do that little jagged edge. That would be cute. I'm going to crimp it real quick. I actually think I let my crimper get too hot that time. But, you know, like that size there. It's cute, right? Make sure you actually have ink in your printer. You can see it's still there. It looks gray instead of black like I intended. Y'all, I popped back on here real quick to show y'all that I actually went back and other than like this big size, I went and printed it for y'all like on a shimmer cardstock because this is to me like a more giftable size if you're doing it for the little kids. Oh, I had to see, I got my print back right. This inside is where I had to unclog my printer. So I'm gonna show y'all that this size is really cute too. And you don't have to have that expensive photo paper to do it. This got like shimmer cardstock you can get on Amazon in like a pretty big size. I'll attach it down below. But it's one of my favorite go-to for projects. So yeah, right there, kind of give you an idea. It's like the size of my hand, but that's a really cute size too. I think that's a better like a classroom giftable size, and it wouldn't cost y'all as much. You know, you would just have to. Like I said, I just did it on a regular about 8.5 by 11. But it was like the shimmer cardstock. I don't know if y'all can pick up on that, but it's you know just a little something special. But I think that's super cute too, right? So there y'all go. Just wanted to give y'all something more pop on here and make sure y'all know you could do something in a more reasonable size.